Welcome to the push-up competition. Sudden death. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Audio check. Hello, Ollie, Super Bubble, Dave, Tim. Dang it. Hello, Mantis. I hope you're starting to feel better. How's everybody doing? Hello, Legamoof. Oh, Kitty is Mushface into Pillow. I haven't noticed anything, but if it wasn't alerting me, then I probably wouldn't know. I know sometimes for me, for like WhatsApp and stuff like that, if I have a notification on my phone, it'll like, when my phone restarts, it won't show me that notification anymore, like when in the morning. So sometimes I'll get messages from people in another time zone and then I never see the notification because my phone restarted. But I don't know if that's anything to do with your issue. Also, hi, Dave. figure I'd just start off with doing some more torching for now. And maybe I'll work up to actually feeling like I can accomplish something. Hopefully it's something that doesn't have like a long-term effect or anything. How are we doing so far? Yeah, we got this much done basically. I'll squiggle my way this way and go this way and come back this way. And then if I get more time, I'll do this corner at least. I don't really want to go around JK's house yet because I don't know if he wants it. Looking at this lighting overlay now, I'm like, ah, that's why everybody puts like 10 torches for every 100 I do. Because you don't need them, apparently. Really underestimated how many torches you actually need. I know I need less than I actually use, but like, holy shit, dude. Is this all I need, really? Seems like a cool place to put some kind of game or something. I know you need less, but like this many less? Like it looks dark in between these areas to me. I mean, I also do it for like more consistent, like light just for like viewers. Oh my god. The multiple Enderman situation here. Ollie, I resemble that remark. Look at that! That did all of that! Does not compute. Excuse me, sorry, I've got like a real frog in my throat. Trying to get it out and I've got a lozenge, but 'tis not working the way I would like it to. Hello, our man. R.I.P. guy. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's going okay.
What you up to?
You know that area that I said I needed to be mined?
Yeah, maybe?
Like a few days ago I said something about it. Well, I mined all of it.
Oh, okay. So you've been busy.
Yeah.
I'll peek down here.
I also accidentally broke my pick.
Oh no. I'm assuming it was a good one.
Yeah, and I made new ones, so...
That's right then. Stare awkwardly at the creeper in the distance. Alright. I assume the red means that would spawn things in the daytime even, and the yellow is stuff that'll only spawn things at night. Makes sense.
That's usually how those work.
Yeah, I've never really used them. I need to make a new bow soon. I've got an infinity one and it's running out. Yeah, not so infinity after all. Well, at least once people start coming over here to do some kind of builds, it'll be a lot safer. Did you know I've streamed 2,500 days straight?
Nice.
It's a lot of days.
Yeah.
There's a little flower forest here too, I think, so if anyone needs that for whatever game supplies, that's handy. Let's do the edge here. It's a haggis. Guess I'll have to figure out what we're gonna do next weekend.
Yeah. I should probably do something more interesting, but right now this is meditative and easy. Oh.
Been a long day.
I had today off.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think it's called Commerce Day. Like, so the people that work in shops and stuff get like a day off.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have something called
And it's
Labor Day. I think it might be similar.
Yeah, it's a public holiday,
So
everyone gets off.
Yeah, I think there's a bank holiday in a couple regions of the UK today. I think they have like 2 different bank holidays throughout this month, depending on what part of the UK you're in. Hey, Sandtoast.
But like, this is like the biggest camping weekend in the year.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And there's like this big music festival that happens.
Yeah, it's the time of year for all the like fairs and festivals and stuff like that.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's Scotland and Republic of Ireland today. Which is not United Kingdom, but, adjacent.
Yeah.
And then Northern Ireland and... is it Northern Ireland and everybody else next? I don't know. It's funny because I have a calendar that I bought on Amazon. And, like, I don't know where it was, like, manufactured or printed because I don't think it has any UK stuff on it, really. It primarily has, like, Canada and Japan. And I'm like, alright. Sure. I guess. Let me look. Alright, I can take my headphones off. What does it say for this month? It has a Canadian civic holiday today, apparently. Summer bank holiday for the UK. And then it says Mountain Day next week for Japan. And then it's got some religious thing. And then it's got late summer bank holiday. And it says UK. So it just shows that there's two UK bank holidays.
Okay.
It doesn't like specify which one's which. But yeah, so it's got like a Canadian holiday, a Japanese holiday, and then generic UK holiday stuff. And it's like, as we know from the other calendar, it's like, depends on where you are in the UK, actually. Kind of important.
Yeah, I just keep my Google Calendar with all of that stuff and check that once in a while.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, I did recently try that where it's like, okay, I'll set up a Google Calendar thing that has like Canada, so I can like wish things to my mom, be like, oh, happy this, and then like Japan, because it's just interesting to Tim and I. We both are interested in like Japanese culture and stuff. And then it's like Northern Ireland, UK, Ireland, this, that, and it's like, oh, fuck, it's too much information. Like, you look at the calendar and you're like, I have no fucking clue. This doesn't mean anything to me anymore.
Yeah. I only have like the Icelandic holidays.
Yeah. Hey, Beechin.
And the only ones I care about are the work days.
Yeah, the ones where you get days off.
Yeah.
I can't remember. In Canada, there's like one a month, basically. Like bank holidays, statutory holidays, whatever else. Did you do anything fun on your day off? Or just relaxing?
Just Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
I went to visit my mom. She just got a new house.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like painting and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's another thing too during the summer. A lot of all the house things people need doing. I'm the opposite, where it's like I'm waiting for the heat to go away so that I can get more house chore stuff done. Because it's too hot.
I like the heat.
I don't mind it. Tim hates it.
Uh,
It really fucks with his body, so...
I get like when it's changing from hot to cold and cold to hot. That then my body is all messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Like I get like
Joint pain?
no,
Oh.
but like all kinds of annoying stuff.
Yeah, different symptoms. I've been having a couple different physical symptoms that I hope are just because of the heat, and I hope they go away, but I don't know. We shall see. I'm gonna try and make some continual changes to my diet and physical activity and stuff to try and improve it otherwise.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm always
I need to
changing
exercise
stuff.
more.
Yeah, me too. I just need to, like, it doesn't specifically need to be exercise, but, like, I need physical activity, you know? Like, even if it's just walking and stuff like that.
Yeah, so I signed up for like this. We have this company that is renting out apartments,
Mm-hmm.
and it's more safer than just going on the rental market normal.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have more security.
Mm-hmm.
I signed up for that today, so hopefully I can get an apartment.
Nice.
And if I do that, I'm most likely gonna buy like a stationary bike
Mm.
and use that.
Mm-hmm.
I need to lose weight.
Me too. Maybe we can have a health and like a specific because we have the health channel in Discord, but maybe we could make a like weight loss buddies channel where it's like, you know, all the different things we're trying and just, you know, giving each other encouragement and stuff, you know.
Yeah, I think it helps me that I'm in like a physical job.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like your body gets used to the physical activity.
Yeah, so it's like,
doing.
well, I can do it, so I don't need to be any better than this, right?
Yeah. So like, it stops working like you want it to work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely feel like I kind of thought that I would have lost more weight over the last like year or two because I've been doing more and more and more and more like house chores and physical activity. I've been doing more around the house and stuff, so I'm always doing like all the different, you know, like all the labor around the house basically. And it's like that's not nothing, like it's tiring, it's painful, it's, you know, it's difficult for me to do. But it's like, that doesn't mean you lose weight though.
Nope. I'm gonna check on my food.
Okay. Oh. There's a big hole in the ground. Oh, it's not that big. that's a bigger hole. Doesn't show this roofs as being dark enough. Pig just scared me. Hey, Sam. B. Wasn't there a tree around here that had yellow on it? Excuse me, I thought it was this tree, but I guess it doesn't matter. Guess I could always double check my work at night or whatever on the map.
One thing I need to do is to stop eating pizza every evening.
Mm-hmm. You can always, like, just... It doesn't have to be cold turkey. You could always just, like, stop it. Like, slow it down, you know, and then stop, kind of thing. Or, like, just limit it to a certain number of days per week, and then a certain number of days per month, and then, you know, or just, like, make it with healthier ingredients or something, I don't know. That's definitely one thing where it's like, you don't have to do all or nothing, you know. You don't have to, like, punish yourself to lose weight. Like, you can find ways to...
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think it's just I eat a lot of bread and bread stuff. No, that's not good.
Carbohydrates.
Uh-huh.
Lagamove says, turkey pizza sounds kind of tasty. As in making something with like healthier ingredients, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Keep trying to make you talk and you're chewing.
It's okay.
Oh, hello. Do we need a zombie spawner for anything? What the heck, man? 3 golden apples in this skelly spawner. Or zombie spawner, sorry. And it's like viewable from the surface, too.
Oh, well.
Wrong button?
Nope. Just internet being.
Uh,
But no, that's one of the things I will be happy if I move.
better
I'll get a
internet.
more stable internet here.
Yeah. Ours has been kind of rough lately, too.
So it's only because I'm using Wi-Fi. I'm not using a
Not using a wire.
cable.
Yeah. That'll definitely help.
Yeah.
Oh, riffing on cold turkey, I see. I know turkey's one of those things that people use as like an alternative to other products because it's like leaner or whatever.
Yeah. At least I'm like making my own pizzas. I'm
Yeah.
not like buying
Yeah, it's not
ordering
too bad.
pizza every time.
Yeah, definitely cuts down on like preservatives and stuff.
Yeah.
Can't tell what that noise is that I hear in the distance. Is that children? Is that dogs? Is that babies? I don't know. It's a whole bunch of all of those things around here. Don't think it's a power tool. So, you know. Bunch of ravines around here. What the heck, man? I feel like this is the most ravines I've seen the whole server. Just in the north end here. May as well do this corner too. Gonna have to get some more food soon in video game. Blue flowers up there. Somebody must be in the nether. Oh, little guy in the one spot I didn't light up here. That's me trying to unclench my teeth and unhunch my back. Where the spiders come from? There's another way I didn't go. Oh, is that still down here? Ah, okay. This goes down to here. Alright. Oh, at least Kitty's being cute. Maybe I should make Kitty full size and I can just be the tiny little square in the corner. Uh-huh. Alright. Sounds good. I ended up with some Spice Girls song stuck in my head today because I was thinking about when you're saying goodbye forever. I think we got this side done. We can go back over here. Don't know if Amethyst is listening though. I might have to tell her in text. Amethyst is listening, okay. Yeah, Tim and I were trying to look up songs that had Goodbye Forever in the lyrics. The Spice Girls song doesn't, but it has Forever. That's close enough. I feel like my brain just imagined it heard a cricket. There's not crickets in this game. Must have been a bird outside making a tweety noise. I got a picture of that juvenile bird hopping midair today. If there were, they would murder all of our crops. At least that's what they did in Life in the Woods. They were like rabbits. They would just jump on all the crops and eat them.
Hi.
Hello.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you have any solutions to keep bees away? I have a weird problem. So, all spring and summer, I've been like encouraging bees in the area, having lots of, flowers for the pollinators, you know? The problem is that there's, little honeybees deciding to somewhat nest in the siding of my house right at my front door.
Oh no.
I'm like, anywhere else on my property, I would be okay with this.
Yeah.
I need to use the front door. And the real problem is, I've never been stung before. My mother and grandmother were deathly allergic to bees, that they carried EpiPens wherever they went. And I do know that Burt's Bees, their products, I can't use them because they tingle so bad it's almost painful. So there's a slight hint I might be allergic.
Yeah.
So like bees now by the front door. Any idea how to get them away from that spot?
Well, my problem was I thought you were talking about Minecraft, so I was like, how do you keep Minecraft bees away from your house? Well, you can just move the flowers, like. I don't know about real life bees. Yeah, I don't know, because I know like wasps and bees and everything else all kind of behave differently.
There's also, every once in a while, I'll see a wasp. I got a spray. Okay, I got the spray that only affects like wasps and hornets, and bees are perfectly fine with. Because I did notice some wasps try to take over the bee spot, and so I got that, and I completely like every 2 days I completely soak it to keep the wasp away from the bees. So I'm doing good with that. It's just I need the bees not to be at my front door.
Maybe somebody else in chat is more knowledgeable than I am.
I don't know, but my only experience with bees is I've been stung like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I've been stung a bunch of times.
And then I burnt a nest once.
I've been stung a few times, but I don't know if it was, like, I think some of them were bees and some of them were wasps or hornets or something.
Yeah.
Things
You'll
with
definitely know
stingers.
if a hornet goes for you. You'll know that one.
Yeah, like, I know at least one of them, like, one time I was at, water slides. And I sat down at, like, a table with chairs for, like, a snack, and I sat on, like, a bee or something, and it stung me. And I'm like, thanks, now I can't go on any fucking water slides, because my ass hurts.
Well, I had this, oh my goodness, this one happened 2 nights ago, I think. So one of the little honeybees flew into the house. Like, I walked in, it flew in with me. I'm like, that was stupid. There's nothing in here for you to eat, and you have to get back to your little home every day, you little dude, or you're gonna die. And, I tried to shoo it out, but it just got further the house, and then I, ignored it. That bee decided to try to get revenge. It died in the house, and it decided to die on my favorite seat in the house. It died belly up, so the stinger was just straight up. I almost sat on it, so I would have found out if I am deathly allergic right there. But I saw it last, I was like, whoa, you little jerk. Like, it's not my fault you flew into my home. I warned you. Oh.
Can you sleep, Phedran?
I can. I was gonna go on my break, but it was just we were chatting, so I was like, I'll just run around in circles and try not to die from these millions of mobs.
I can sleep. I'm next to beds. Run to the purple bed. Yeah.
Yeah. The more I light up out here, the more dangerous it gets because they all get combined into one smaller area.
Played a trick on a friend on a realm. They didn't realize that the update had changed lighting and whatnot, how mobs react. Like, they need just pure darkness now. And I have lit up all around their base in such a vast majority, and then I took away all their actual lighting in their base and right next to it. Oh, good times. A lot of death.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna get somewhere that I'm not gonna die, and then I'll take my break. But yeah, it was dangerous out here, doing these torches. So far,
be on for like another maybe half hour.
Okay.
I'm going to dinner with Joey. And probably leaving around in 2 hours ish. We're gonna go to a Japanese steakhouse, and I've skipped lunch so I could absolutely go bazonka. Bazonka? Yep, there we go. That's a word. I'm gonna go bazonka.
Nice.
So excited.
That does sound exciting. Can't even remember the last time I've had food out.
Oh man, I'm gonna once again order way too much food and then feel guilty about the amount of food I don't eat.
Get a doggy bag.
Last time I went out was at TwitchCon.
It's been almost 10 years since I've been to a convention.
That's so long.
I'm going again to the Netherlands next year, the convention.
Nice. Do you have one of those, like, things where you can fill in all the different countries you've been to?
Not a poster, no, but Google Maps.
Oh, nice.
I just put like a yellow tag to every country I've been to.
I've been to sex stores and hairdressers on 3 continents. That's, you know.
I still say one of my favorite things was walking into a sex shop and buying the handcuffs and ball gags and stuff like that. And they looked at me, they're like, oh, what is all this for? You're getting quite a bit of these things. I'm like, oh, it's for a charity stream to raise money for sick kids. And just the the amount of silence afterwards.
They're like, okay. Sure.
People were wondering why I was so enthusiastic. Like, I'll go do that. I'll go get the stuff. That's exactly why I wanted to be able to say that out loud.
Yeah, I never bought anything at the stores I went to, but yeah, I did browse. I browsed very heartily. Well, the people trying to show me things didn't speak English, so they were also showing things off very enthusiastically.
Miming how it works.
Yeah. Alright, I'll be back.
Da, 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 da. One of these times I need to make note of where Phedran logs out so I could just dig the big hole, but just enough of a hole that, they get started when they get back, You know?
I'm too nice. I would
Yeah.
never do that.
Or maybe just, a short fence of obsidian with some deep snow. It's not evil, it's chaos.
I would just go up to a few hundred blocks and raise a lot of chickens and then break the block when he joins.
Have you ever done a automatic chicken hatcher above someone's base? Like real high up so they can't see it?
Nope.
It's just every once in a while, just baby chicken slowly falls down.
No, I've never done that. But I did a iron golem thing to a friend of mine where it just once in a while there was just an iron golem appear around his base.
Right. I really like that little windmill. That is a cute windmill.
Are you at spawn?
Yeah, I'm just we're by the tree farm area, gathering a couple stacks
Okay.
of each.
Do you want to come see my base?
After I replant these dark oaks.
Okay.
Oh, I need some
Oh,
more, so many more saplings to fall.
I'm gonna come to spawn. I want to get one of the horses.
I'm very proud of one day I'll fully figure out how to pronounce my horse's name. I'm very unsure of it right now.
Yeah.
I should just change his name to Aruga. Oh, at least that I can pronounce. I got that. So, can I get to your place on a horse?
Yeah, we can run there on the horses. Where is Staples again? It's there.
I'm here. I think it's this way. I think.
What'd you think?
Not a lot.
Oh, okay. I heard I think when I sat
knew.
down.
I thought I knew where the stables were.
Oh. Hello, Implied Slight. And thank you, Sam. And Implied Slight.
Hi.
I'm petting the frog, which I am overdue on doing.
Hey, I'm thinking about getting this one.
Huh?
I like the gray horses.
Yeah.
But look at the mule. Aww. So, is it a mule if it's a male donkey and a female horse? And if it's a female donkey and a male horse, it's a honky?
I don't know. I know that there are things like that, but I don't know the technical terms.
I just
Yes.
thought it's so funny that it's called a honky.
Nice. I was just about to say, guess what I forgot?
What'd you forget?
The saddle.
Oh,
But
no.
then Weatherman put like a few of them for free here. I'll take.
Where am I facing? Wrong way. This way.
Oh, that's a speedy horse. Ooh, I'm gonna start bringing up. Start getting some speedy babies. Each and every time I try to pronounce my horse's name, I just pause. I'm like, yep, this is part of the horse's name now.
Hello.
Hello.
Why do I have new recipes unlocked
Why do you?
Oh, that's a good question.
when I logged in?
That's a good question.
I'm trying not to run too far away.
Oh, it might be because, yeah, woodcutter update. That's what I was gonna say.
Ah, yes.
Tweaked some of those.
Woodcutter?
Yeah, we've got a mod. Ow. Well, we've got like a data pack that basically just adds woodcutter recipes to the stonecutter, so that they're not so.
Oh,
We have a couple
I love
different
that.
data packs, but some of the recipes got tweaked today.
They just need to put in a sawmill in this dang game.
Yeah, they do. They do. There's some recipes that are still so expensive, even with like some of the tweaks we've added to make our lives easier. Like, have you ever
This
made a
is my
hanging
base.
sign? They're so expensive.
Yeah. Alright, now, you stay right here.
Did you see what I named mine?
Yeah. Oh, I like that.
I don't see what you named yours.
Main event.
Oh, nice.
It's main instead of main, you know?
Yes. I could probably sleep, especially if I ran back into the lit area.
Yeah. This is my base.
Your humble abode.
I'm making like basically a zoo here.
I
Okay.
need to get some more
There's
Food.
gonna be like all of the animals.
You're gonna have a giant aquarium for rare fish.
No, I was thinking
Oh, rare
about putting
fish!
the fish just in the lake.
Hmm.
I love collecting rare
I,
tropical
I'm
fish.
I'm gonna have the axolotl in the house because I eat the fish.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Phedran, did you ever see
But just the fish
my
in the
aquarium with my tropical fish? I had, you know how there's when too many rats get together and their tails get stuck together, it's called like a rat king.
Yes.
I had so many tropical fish in my little aquarium that it
Oh,
basically
yeah,
looked
yeah.
like a bunch of crayons melted together a bit.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
just formed a
yeah.
giant ball.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that. I with Minecraft things, I guess. That they try to, like, become a ball. They all try to, like, swim in the same direction or something.
And I was just like, yeah, look at my amazing aquarium. People just be like, I just see somehow a sphere in Minecraft of colors. I'm like, yeah, there's like good 8 dozen tropical fish right there.
This is my mass storage. So if you need like dirt or like
Here?
cobblestone, the
Excuse
first
me.
chest here.
Yeah. Oh, look at all
Uh,
that dirt. Oh,
there's
look
like
at that dirt. But wait, what's it? It's dirt. But what's it? More dirt, 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 dirt. Oh, empty, empty, empty.
yeah, and then there's like cobblestone here.
Yeah, I'll take a stack and a half.
Oh
My little
yeah,
island could probably use that.
my base is not very safe because I haven't lit everything up. Just so I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then this building is gonna be storage for like the ore blocks.
You can
And
have
this
them
is
like
stuff.
out here in stacks.
I was just gonna place the blocks in the building.
Eh.
Yeah, there's nothing down there. This is my mine. I'm gonna dig more out of this just
How
to
do you
begin
get
in.
into it?
There is no entrance right now.
Oh,
I'm gonna have like a thing later. This is just like me putting the buildings up. Here's the smelting.
ah. This looks wonderfully not safe. In fact, you should walk up to it. You know, maybe stand up here for no reason. Yeah, just stand up there. Yeah. Yeah, bird! You didn't take a lot of damage there, did you?
No, half a heart.
Ah. So what's
Yeah,
going on
well,
along this area?
this is like future buildings are gonna be around this. I just haven't played and like built anything here. I'm thinking about having like a fishing hut, like here-ish, and you can like fish all around. And I don't know.
What's going on the island?
I don't know. It's just there. I'm gonna put like a tree farm around here somewhere. That's my next project, probably. After I finish this area. Yeah, I like spruce, as you can see.
It is one of the easiest woods to work with, too.
Yeah.
It's not a pain like oak.
Or like mangrove.
Even cherry is kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me, there's a full thing of here just waiting to be harvested.
I've harvested that like once since I made it.
Was it like sugarcane? Bamboo?
No,
Potatoes.
potatoes.
It's a whole field of potatoes just waiting. It's like it was mocking me.
I think that's part of how I get distracted sometimes, is I see somebody has like a farm that's like ready to be harvested, and it's like, well...
Where's the reason why my nickname is Pharmacist? Where am I putting these? I need to put these
Yeah,
somewhere.
you can put them here. There's a food chest here.
Oh, this one called Nature. Right, it goes in here, yeah?
Yeah,
Actually, this does go to here, the poisonous one. Haha!
yeah.
Yeah. There's armadillo. Wolf armor. They look like shrimps!
Can you color them?
The armadillos?
No, the dog armor.
Oh, color them. Yeah, you can.
How?
I think.
I
Maybe
I
I'm
don't
crazy.
understand.
Oh, I thought you could.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I'm
Like
crazy.
I gave them the armor and it's just stuck at this like normal pinkish color.
I think they look like shrimps.
I don't know.
Yeah, shrimp. Don't want me
And
just
there's-
mocking your dogs.
The armor and dye in a crafting table. So what do you have to like
So I have to do-
shear the dog to get it off again?
Is it?
Maybe? I don't know. How do you get it off?
I don't know.
Does
Let's
it come
shear
out?
my dog.
Oh, shears
Yeah.
to remove.
Oh, that sounds so weird.
No! Did Revere, no! Saying someone should steal my torches.
What are you gonna call it then?
Good question.
Pink. So they're just the same.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend one wither rose to make one black dye.
No!
That's smart.
There has
Yeah.
to be a squid around.
Hydrovere, by the way.
That's the most stupid recipe I've seen.
Oh, wait, I can't. Can I see? Can I change? Is there a thing to switch it to nighttime?
That's very black,
Now it
but
looks
it's
like
also pink. It's odd.
spoiled shrimp. Shrimp gone bad.
Yeah. I don't know, it's the only
Easy.
I had some ink.
Leave it. Yeah, I see you being bad over there. Don't give me that look. I think she's offended.
How do you make horse armor?
Leather.
You kill
if
a
you want
whole
them-
bunch of bunnies to
Well,
get.
that would be a lot of bunnies.
Yeah, and then you can make some leather.
Yeah, the other kinds you have to find, but the leather one you can craft or you can trade a villager to get. Is there a way to like show my map at nighttime when it's not nighttime? I guess I could just wait.
And then there was rain.
Okay. Do I have some maybe? I don't know.
Let us go.
Arr!
Let us flee this way. I think. I
I
feel
should do it
fairly
like George of the
confident this way.
Jungle.
Pretty sure I go this way. I'm not even gonna look at the chords. I'm fairly confident this is the way I go. And this feels good. I got an egg. Yeah. Still feeling confident. Not sure if I should. Oh hey, Horse ranch. That has to be a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at all these horses over here. There's so many. And a random cow. So I think I'm not going the right way, actually. Nope. Let's turn this way.
I was gonna say, I think north from where you were
Yeah,
is
basically.
the general direction you want to go.
Huh. So I was going the right way. Maybe I just gotta keep going.
See haggis.
Haggis, no! Yay! I'm seeing more stuff. This is right. This is correct. Frog lights.
Mm-hmm.
Let me find a spot to... You know, Horace, you won't get too far. I'm just gonna look in here real quick. You just stay there. Oh. Ah. Ah.
Alright, this is the area I've been lighting up. But look at this Drivere. That's the area.
This is a nice shot.
Oh god, my base is that. This is where I've been lighting up. But this is where our man has been lighting up. Slight difference.
Here we go. This.
Our man is talking terrorism. Our man, no, sorry, I mean Drivere. Drivere is talking terrorism. On our man.
Yeah. Dun dun dun.
Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll hide in this hole and jump into bed. Oh, no, you got it.
Do-do-do-do.
Oh, that's a big hole. That's a whole bunch of death right there.
Yay, death!
Nah.
Death? What do you mean, nah?
Nah.
Alright, now here's the question. Should I go take a shower? I had one last night.
Mm-hmm.
Should I take a shower, before, I head out? Or should I just be like, I could just take a shower tonight?
Depends. Do you feel comfy the way you are right now?
I'm so comfy.
I feel like comfy is
Also-
better than being all itchy and sticky and wet.
Also, my hair is the perfect texture right now.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
so nice to play with.
Yeah, you don't need to overwash it and then be
Yeah.
wet and, like I say, like sticky and wet and, chafy and stuff.
And then you gotta wait for the hair to dry,
Yeah.
putting lotion on, and just like staying still for like a few minutes. Ugh, who wants to stay still?
Trevor
As
says
I
as long
say
as there's
here.
no stink. So yeah, I mean, like I say, as long as you're comfy.
Yeah, I don't stink. Yay!
Yeah.
Just my hair isn't as fluffy as it could be.
Yeah, right after I have a shower, I end up with lately my hair, because I've been growing my hair out for the last year.
Yeah.
And lately when because before I had like shaved on the sides and like a kind of faux hawk thing in the middle. And right now I have like shoulder length hair. And for some reason, after I cut it all and then it grew back, now I have curly hair. So after a shower, I have like Shirley Temple curly cues.
I think they're calling it like Irish hair or whatever. Like the top layer wants to be straight, but the bottom and the sides, it's just like tight waves to almost curls. It's like great. No matter what I do, it's just gonna always just look messy within 4 minutes of brushing it out.
That's the thing, because I'm like, I like the curls, but also like they're in my way, and I want to like brush the knots out, and then I brush the knots out, and all the curls go away because I didn't actually put any product in them to make them. They just existed, and it's like, oh.
So I have longer hair than you do.
Yeah, probably. There's a few boys in here that have longer hair than I do.
I'm in the process of letting my hair grow out again.
Tim has longer hair than I do.
I usually let it get down to about my ass crack, pretty much.
Yeah.
And that's sometime after that is when I start getting frustrated because either it gets caught in the door, the car door when I close it,
yeah.
or the worst is I toss and turn before I actually fall asleep. I'm on my left side, I'm on my right side, I'm on my left side. I always fall asleep on my left side. But I'm like a cat, I gotta find the perfect spot. But anytime, once my hair is that long and I go to like turn to the other side, I'm just ouch, ow, stupid hair. So once I start cussing out my own hair, that's when I chop it off to about shoulder length.
Yeah, I go through like phases. I had my hair down to my ass basically my whole childhood. And then like at the end of high school, beginning of college, I kind of cut it like shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter until I ended up with like the shaved on the sides kind of thing. And then I grew it out, when I got a boyfriend, and then I shaved it again. Ah, baby, you saw me! I shaved it again. And then I grew it out, and I had a different boyfriend, and then I shaved it again. So I've kind of gone between, like, just after shoulder length and, like, perfect ponytail length, and then, like, shaved on the sides, basically. But, like, the last few years, anytime I tried to grow it out, like, past the shaved length, it really hurt. Like, when, like, hair follicles hurt? Like, if you wear, like, a ponytail or something and then they hurt afterwards. It was like that, but just, like, without me doing anything. It was just, like, having hair growing, like, hurt too much. So I was like, fuck this. So I've just had, like, super short hair for a long time. And then basically I just started growing it out when it didn't hurt. I was like, oh, right now it's not hurting.
With the time.
Right now it's not hurting, so I'm going to grow it out. And then I just haven't cut it yet. But right now it's at the point where it's the longest it's been in, like... You were warned!
I was wondering why he was saying with the time!
And I didn't mention it because I didn't wanted you to be scared anyways. But yeah, like this, my hair is the longest it's been in a long time, and right now it's the length where like it's tickling and like itching my back.
Yeah.
Because it's been it's longer than it's been.
So annoyed when you're just
so annoying.
Aware of your own hair.
So annoying. It's like ugh! Also, hi Cone who snuck in here.
Yeah, I haven't cut my hair in 8 years.
Yeah.
I thought you said 80, and I'm like, wait, what?
No, 8.
Oh, 8. Okay, yeah.
Just like, dang, you're a lot older than I assumed.
I haven't cut my hair in 1 year. But yeah, like my whole childhood, it never got cut. Like I think the first time I had because you trim off like 2 inches every year or whatever. But other than that, my hair never got cut until I was like 16 or something, and I cried.
I was 6 years old, turning 7, around there, and my cousin Kelsey had gotten her haircut, and she got it just above her shoulders, and I was like, Mom, Kelsey got her haircut. It's so cute. I want my haircut. And she looked at my long, very native hairstyle, wild and free, and she's just like, no, honey,
Mm-hmm.
we're not doing that. She
Mm-hmm.
refused. So I got my friend Matt
Oh
to help
no.
me. They were painting the hallways of the apartment, so there's all that masking tape and stuff.
No.
He just balled it all over my hair. My mother was so angry. And then 2 days later, I wanted my hair long again.
Cohen, I'll have to send you a pic of how curly my hair has been lately. It's like, that's the thing, because there are pictures of me when I was a baby, and I had like that like one giant, you know, like pebble from the Flintstones, like that one
Yeah.
giant curl on. That was me as a baby. It was like one giant curl on the top of my head, and that's what my hair does out of the shower basically now.
Yeah, as a kid before I forced my mother to cut my hair was basically like every movie where they have like a witch in the woods that has long hair. That's what my hairstyle was as a child.
Oh yeah, yeah. No,
I was very much a wild child.
yeah, when I was a child, like that was only when I was a baby. When I was a child and like a teenager, like basically you could see me across the room because I had like the frizziest long hair. You know, like just like a poof. Like you know those dogs that are just like a big floof ball? I was that. It was just like just so frizzy. And that's the thing though, now knowing it's like, oh, my hair wanted to be curly, but I wasn't treating it right.
Yeah.
So it's just basically ass length frizz. You know, it's like yeah, it didn't really work out for me.
Yeah, my best friend who so there is a bit of Irish background in me. But my best friend who is a lot Irish. A whole lot. To the point where even her eyebrows, if she doesn't trim them, they will curl.
My arm hair lately has been like starting to curl and I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you crinkly? I don't approve of this. Like why? What's going on?
At one point, there was one day that, because we became best friends right before our birthdays. So she's still 12, I was still 13. And a whole year had gone by, and somehow she'd never seen me without my hair completely brushed out. Like, I would brush it throughout the school day and everything. And then there was one day in the summer where she came over and I had just like gotten in the shower and I hadn't bothered brushing out my hair yet. And she said that she tried to give me crap, saying, "Do you just not know how to curl your hair?" And I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Your hair is like badly curled." And my mom is just like, "That's her natural hair, Jenna." She thought I was trying to have curly hair like her.
Oh no. I'm gonna highly crop this picture and I'll send it to you and Cohen. You can see this curly Q. It's just like the most like Shirley Temple curly Q. That was literally my shower the other day. Gotta crop it. Gotta crop that chin. Is it this one? There's Cone.
How old is Cone's kid now? About 2? They're over a year, right?
Don't know. I have no concept of time. I was saying the other day that I was like looking at YouTube.
That is such a curly
right?
Q!
That is literally just fucking like Shirley Temple curly Q right there.
And it's just like just me. I am the drama.
Yeah, all the other curls were like the wavy kind of curls. Like, you know, some of them were a little bit coiled, but that was like 100% Shirley Temple. Oh, I sent the wrong one, but whatever.
Stick like a pencil in that and it would stay in there.
Yeah. Whatever, man. I sent you the wrong one, but it's good enough.
My hair is like very long waves.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely have waves. I always had waves. I knew I had waves, but like I didn't know my hair could do this. I've been using the Johnson baby hair stuff. I've got the Johnson baby like curls stuff. It works really well.
But yeah, I go like once a year and get the split ends taken off.
A couple inches.
Yeah, that's about it.
Donkeys just jump 4 blocks?
Yeah, probably.
5.
Oh yeah, if it's Flymart, then yeah.
What is that donkey?
Those are the
With the grasshopper?
yeah, that's from that like big ranch. That's why there's like millions of horses and donkeys out there, because
I didn't know donkeys could jump that high.
Fal's been breeding super donkeys. I gotta get safe so I can check this reply back.
I'm offended by how far that donkey could jump.
Oh, I got curly pictures back. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, that's my life right now. Alright.
Yeah.
So if you're not doing a shower, you still need to... I don't know what your timeline is for getting ready.
I don't have to, like, think about leaving the house for another hour and some change.
Oh, okay, cool. I just didn't want... Because I know you, like, kind of got off track and laughed for a while there. I wasn't sure if we distracted you from your timeline.
No, it's basically like an hour and 10 minutes to get there. We agreed to meet at 5:30.
Yeah, I think it's been, like, about 10 years since I've been to a sit-down restaurant.
I'm just looking forward to some good food. Especially after being sick for a week with most likely COVID. Food.
And not having to do the dishes.
Yeah! Oh, I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. I finally got up and did the effort of making that goulash with bison meat yesterday. And it was so good. And I went into a slight food coma after. And I thought it would just be a quick nap. Then I woke up 5 hours later. I'm like, no, I didn't put the leftovers away.
Oh, no.
I only got that one bowl out of the entire crock pot.
Oh, no. Yeah, Tim didn't know what he wanted for dinner or lunch yesterday, so I made him, like, instant noodles with some salmon on top and an egg. And, like, peas and mushrooms. And he went into a food coma because he's like, oh, too much food. But it was yummy.
Too much food, no regrets, though.
I actually had tacos yesterday. A little certain someone was talking about tacos, so... I made.
Whoever would do that? Oh, that's so rude.
Yeah, so I made homemade tacos yesterday. I actually had the taco leftovers today.
I think tomorrow I'll make a pot roast.
I think tomorrow my plan is chicken pot pie, I think. I'll have to double check.
What kind?
Like just like store-bought puff pastry, but like a gravy kind of, what, carrots, peas, onions, gravy kind of stuff, chicken stock, chicken breast. Yum yum yum. And some spices.
I'm trying to convince myself I can make it and not have any snacks. I want to eat as much as I can at the restaurant. I can do this. I can do this. I need to stop thinking about food.
Well, we were doing good. We were talking about like hair and stuff.
Yeah. Get some of that green tea ice cream.
I've been getting into like Chinese tea ceremony kind of stuff lately, so I've been enjoying like gong fu tea kind of style. Oh god, baby zombies. You know, like when you got I don't know if you've ever seen like Chinese kind of tea ceremony style with the like the gaiwan and the fairness cup and everything. Yeah, so that's what I've been getting into. I've got a whole like little set going on my table. You
would just be jealous of. In my kitchen, I have a massive kitchen. It has 2 center islands. In the cupboard.
I've never been in a kitchen that had an island, by the way.
Actually, I think I still have the old Zillow. I still have a link to the Zillow. I think it's still a thing. Eh. Over here? Over here? Over here? Wait, I reset this! That's right, I reset things! I know what I'm doing. Yeah?
Kill this baby zombie and I'll send you a picture of my tea setup.
Yeah, Zillow's still a thing. Yay! Yeah, here's the Zillow. Yeah, paste. Yeah. The kitchen is just so cool. And the counter space that's near the fridge, the cupboard above, in that countertop is all dedicated to teas and hot cocoa.
Oh, nice. Open it up on a computer, it's easier.
Honestly, the kitchen was a huge sell for me. I'm just like, it's so cool.
Ooh.
There's only two major downsides to it for me. Is that one, there is no garage. They turned the garage
Damn,
into
that
a
kitchen.
den area.
Sorry, I just got to the kitchen.
So cool, right?
Damn!
Such a
I
cool
think that's
kitchen.
bigger than some of my apartments have been.
It's massive.
I think that
And
might
it
be
has that
that might be
bathroom
most
right
of the
off
square
the-
footage of the house I grew up in. That's huge.
And in the kitchen, there's a wine cooler in it.
Uh,
I'm not a big wine drinker, but still, like, it's nice having some chilled.
yeah,
fruity wine
depending on the
there.
size of the shelves and stuff, you could probably put other things
Yeah,
in there.
right, Cone. Even worse, the garage, the drive space is only long enough to fit one car length. And we can fit our two cars, and then we can squeeze a third into the spot. And there is no true backyard. The backyard was a hill, and they cut into the hill, and they laid down all this like cement and stuff, and put a pool in. And so the rest of the hill is still there, but it's behind this massive bamboo fence.
Hmm.
And so anytime I need to take Daisy out, I just put her on a leash and take her to the front yard.
Oh my god, Cone. I mean, you know what you want, right?
Oh, I like the frog!
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's my tea pet.
Oh, have you seen my emote? So Danny and I got emotes for each other.
Mm-hmm.
This is mine for Danny's. Cause his theme is frogs.
Nice.
So I did a cute one. We holding like a little stuffed frog, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Oh, here, I'll do one for you too." And I'm like, "That's kind of terrifying." He has me wearing. It's not a frog onesie. It's a skin frog. It's his emote skin, and I'm wearing it.
Oh no.
I'm like, no.
Yeah. That sounds about right. Yeah, we got a couple.
That's
We got a couple
terrifying.
frogs around here. But thank you for the biddies.
Yeah, so I try to play it cute. So anytime we see that other one, that's not my fault. That is Joey's fault. It's so confusing because I constantly switch between calling him Danny and Joey because his name is Danny, but on Twitch he has the name Joey Fatone.
Yeah, Tim does that a lot of the time. He'll call people by like their real names, but like they're people that I've known for like 12 years, and I only call them by their internet names. You know?
Yeah.
But it's like their real names are public, but like he'll still it's not like he's like doxing them, and he's just talking to me in like the house, but it's like still like, who do you mean? Dan? Oh, you mean, oh, okay. And it's like
That's always odd when you go to conventions. Because
Yeah.
you're calling people by their online names, but they're not used to it IRL.
I've been flat out considering just legally changing my name to my gamer tag. But this is mainly because at the age of 12 was the first time I ever had just a burning rush of being like, I want to change my name. Someone just walked by and called me Karen. I'm like, that's not my name. Like, on one hand is the amount of people that can pronounce my name.
Yeah, see,
Really
Cone, that's the way I am. I'm like, I don't know. Yeah. And obviously, if someone didn't want me calling them their internet name, I wouldn't do it. But, if they don't care and I don't care, then I'm just going to keep calling them the thing that we're comfy with. And sometimes that's an internet name. But yeah, I mean, I've been using my internet name for 23 years or something at this point. Whenever Diablo 2 came out, that's how long I've been using my internet name for. So, like, to me, I get called that name more often than I got called my real name,
When I was in the process of getting this house, and everybody I talked to that came with the process of getting this house, I just told them, they're like, oh, so how do you say your name? I'm like, just call me KK. Please, just call me KK. Introduce myself to my neighbor. He's like, oh, so how's your name? I'm like, KK. He's like, your parents named you KK? I'm like, no. But that's what I go by.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not going through the 5-minute process of explaining how my name is and why my father named me that, just for somebody to just not pronounce it correctly.
Well, it's like, yeah. And I'm kind of
get coffee, and I just mumble my last name, so it sounds like a first name. Otherwise, they ask. Everybody has to know. Oh, that's such a unique name. I'm like, yes, it is, and it sucks.
Oh no. I'm the opposite. Like when I do like raids and stuff, I feel really bad because people are always like, Phedran? How do I pronounce that? And I'm like, I don't. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Like, just don't feel bad. It's fine. I'm used to it. Like.
Or when people get kind of annoyed that you won't take the time to explain how your name is pronounced.
Yeah.
They're like, no, I want to do it right. I'm like,
yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Like, I try, but even when I try, like, I'll try to explain it, I'll write it out, like, F-E-D, Fed, and then R-A-N/R-A-N, like, R-A-N/R-U-N, and they're like, what do you mean? Which one is it? And I'm like, well, it depends on how you pronounce it. Like, depends on your accent, how I should try to explain it to you. And they're like, oh, actually, yeah, that makes so much sense. But like if I say R-A-N or R-U-N, like they could say Phedran, or they could say Phedran, or they could say Phedrun, and it's like, yeah, it's like it's in the middle. It's Phedran, and then I say it's
somewhat similar. You're like,
yeah, or I just say it's the drug.
In an elevator with 8 people, they're all saying something slightly different.
Yeah, I'm like, no, and then I just say it's like the drug, and they're like, oh, ephedrine, and I'm like, yes, that one. That's how you say it.
I like to joke with people. I joked about this in front of my aunts, and they're just like, your mother wouldn't do that. I'm like, I don't know. You remember how dyslexic she was, right? They apparently didn't know my mother was dyslexic. I don't know how she managed to pull that off. She was so dyslexic. It was amazing. Her word mustard, she had the number 4 in the word mustard. It's amazing. But sometimes I would joke with people. They're like, oh, wow, that's such an interesting spelling. I'm like, yeah, my father was the one who named me, but my mother was the one who wrote it down. She meant to write down Karen.
Oh, no.
And now it's my father's name was Kim, and he wanted me to have a K name, so he just made one up. And the thing is, both of my parents were more artistic, and so you didn't actually just say the name; you had to almost sing-song it. And I'm like, no, it's Quarin. You go up. You sing-song it, and just people just like,
no, that's the horse's name. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, I was named after my mom's favorite perfume when she was a kid, so, My mom had like a little perfume called Amber Lace, And she was like, oh, if I ever have a girl, we're going to name it Amber. And my mom was blonde and my dad was a brunette. And then I pop out a redhead and they're like, well, I mean, it works.
It does work.
It works. We didn't plan for it, but it works.
I was trying to explain to someone it's Fly and part of my real name, and they did not get the real name right at all.
Oh, no.
And I don't know how.
And it's interesting the way people like nickname you as you grew up and stuff. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I gotta ask her one of these days. But my aunt / godmother, she gave me the nickname Bubba. No idea why. And like I completely forgot, right, that she would call me Bubba as a kid. Now it only pops up when she's extremely intoxicated. I'm like, oh, you've had a bit to drink. I guess she'll do her little nursery rhyme thing. And she's like, how's it going, my little baby Bubba? And I'm just like, why Bubba? That's nothing like my name.
I'm trying to think of like nicknames. Most of the nicknames that people called me were just like some iteration of AMB something. So like Ambi Bambi,
So that makes sense, but like, how do you get Bubba from a K name?
Yeah, I had people call me Ambrosia or ambidextrous or something. Any word that they learned that started with AMB, they're like, that's your name now. And I'm like, okay, cool.
I can call her that.
Yeah, I'm like, okay. And then there was the times where in high school, some of my friends called me Squints or Limps, and that's because I didn't know that I needed glasses, so I squinted all the time, and my knee was fucked up and I didn't know it, so I limped all the time. And then there was a time where I told my sister, or my mom or my sister noticed that I like shaved my toes one time, and they were like, why are you shaving your toes? I'm like, okay, but if I shave my legs but don't shave my toes, then I'm just gonna have furry toes. Like, I'll be like a hobbit. Yeah. That's weird. Like, so then my sister started calling me FFT mankles, which was furry finger toes man ankles, basically. And I'm like, thanks.
Wow, that's a nickname.
That's, FFT mankles runs off the top of the tongue.
That is a nickname only a sibling can
Yeah, 100%, yeah. But no, I mean, like, usually it's like, like Sweet Pea or, like those kinds of generic-ish.
Oh, yeah. My favorite nickname I ever gave to some, a younger, like, family, relative, or whatever, was actually my mother's godson. My mother's best friend decided to finally have a kid by the time I was 18. And she gave birth to him. His name is Dakota. And she named him Dakota because she's just like, my best friend is native and all this. And I'm just there. And I remember when we were at the hospital, and I looked at my mom, and I'm like, Mom, she does know we're not Lakota, right? Little baby, little Dakota. As blonde as you could be, like this bright blonde, almost yellow, and these big blue eyes, little Dakota.
Yeah, it's like, all right.
I got stuck watching that. Like, my mom be like, oh, I want Dakota over. And I kid you not, within the first week of that little baby be out of the womb, his mother dropped him off, and apparently my mom told me, hey, you're watching Dakota. I didn't hear it. She didn't even open my bedroom door to tell me. I had headphones on. I come out, he's just on the couch.
Oh, no.
Less than a week old. I'm just like,
who left this baby here?
I'm like, he could roll. Well, okay, not even a week old. He couldn't have rolled by that time. But still. And I'm like, I also just went from beautiful, peaceful day to pure panic mode. And, so you know how some people grow their little boy's hair, and they're like, the rest of it kind of short, but they'll leave, like, the back bottom of it a little long. It's called like a rat tail, right?
Yeah.
But she would have it just a little longer than the rest of his hair, and it would stick out. And I called it a ducktail.
Oh,
His
yeah.
hair was just so yellow. So my nickname for him to this day, he's in his 20s now, is Ducky. Oh. Every once in a while, he'll let that little bit of hair grow out. It just sticks out and swoops up. I'm like, yay, you got your ducktail out again. And he's like, stop! And he'll just go with his sister and chop it off.
Yeah, my cousin definitely. Growing up, my cousin had one of those, like, Jedi kind of rat tails, you know, where it's like just that one really long thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then eventually he started, like, shaving his head, and whenever he shaved his head, me and my sister would tackle him to the floor and just rub his head and go, baby seal, baby seal, baby seal, because we thought, I guess, that's what a baby seal would feel like. He hated it.
Oh, I remember when my cousin Brent, he had, like, the long, like, the classic 90, like, teen boy cut. Like, he had it his whole life until it was, like, upper 30s, and then one day he decided to just, like, give it a buzz because he didn't want to go in and pay for somebody to professionally cut it. So he just buzzed it himself. And he buzzed it so short, like everybody was shocked. We're like, a different hairstyle after 30
After this
years
many
of your
years?
life?
Yeah.
I sat there and looked at him like, Brent, you gotta bend over for me, buddy. He's like, why? I'm like, something tells me your hair is gonna feel like a teddy bear. He's like, it's not. He bent over. I'm like, it feels like a teddy bear.
Yeah.
And everybody, because it was Thanksgiving, everybody, it was like 18 of us just rubbing Brent's head.
Yeah, oh yeah, freshly shaved head is like one of life's like great pleasures, I think. Very fuzzy, very soft, feels very nice.
There was so speaking of the Jedi, you know, hair little dangle thing, you know. So my stepdad, he was like half native, half Irish. And on him, the Irish really won out. Like his daughters, you could tell tons of native in them, but on my stepdad, it was just he went from pale and pasty to lobster red, and there was no in between. And but he also had like, you know, the Irish height. I think he's like 5'6.5".
Oh no.
He seems bigger until you walk up to him and be like, wait, what? Also, like, he was always this, like, kind of a tough guy in appearance. Like, walk around, always, like, I only saw him in shorts once, and it scared me. He always wore jeans. He always wore, like, Harley t-shirts. Walked around, tough guy, mentality and stuff, tons of tattoos. And, his nephew, cousin Ryan, desperately looked up to my stepdad. Desperately. And so once Ryan started getting into his teen years, and he's a year younger than I am, he started to imitate how my stepdad would dress. Like, he would buy the same kind of jeans, he started wearing Harley t-shirts with, like, the skinny-clad women all over them and stuff. And, the thing is that he, my stepdad, for a good chunk of his life, he had a mullet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he, like, his little tail thing, like, was thick, and it went all the way down to, like, his ass crack. And he always just kept it tied. So not braided, but just, like, tons of, like, little rubber bands. And then basically a rainbow cascading down his back. That's how he's wearing his hair. Orion saw that, and he tried to imitate it. And there's this year that my mother had invited my best friend, one of my cousins on her side, and then Ryan to our family reunion. And then last minute, her thyroid problem or whatever acted up, and she couldn't go. And she told my stepdad, "Good luck with all these teenagers." And we're all getting ready to leave. We're waiting for Ryan to be dropped off. And we're just waiting in the RV for Ryan to be dropped off so we can hit the road. And I just hear my stepdad go, "Oh no." Because he knew how much his nephew looked up to him. And he wasn't going to tell him, "Buddy, it's not for you." Ryan got out of his dad's car, halfway walked up, and me, my best friend, and my cousin are just staring at him wide-eyed like, one of us has to tell him. He on, and he had his hair in a rat tail. We hadn't seen him some months. It was already, like, about mid-shoulder blade length. Thing is, Ryan had bright-ass orange hair.
Oh, no.
Freckled like no tomorrow.
Stop shooting this donkey, you dang skeleton.
And my stepdad was just watching. He's like, oh no. And he looked at his girls and said, you can't tell him. Like, but it's so hard not to. The bullet looks so bad on him.
Mm.
Also, he did not have the face shape for it. Ryan ended up having a very hard time.
Mm-hmm.
My family, my little 3-year-old cousin, after a week of him having a hard time, my 3-year-old cousin called him Pumpkinhead.
Mm.
And it was the last straw. And he spent the whole afternoon crying in the camper.
Yeah.
I don't know how nobody had told him yet that he could not pull off that hairstyle.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not good.
Poor guy.
But it was from growing up around, having Ryan, down in the cities and stuff like that, a lot in the summer and all that, was, that I learned that if there's ever a bar fight about to happen, always place your money on the short redhead.
Mm.
Because of pure anger they have. Oh my. I'm pretty sure I saw a fire literally sparking out of his eyes.
This poor bunny trying to walk in front of me, trying to shoot the screamer.
So in my like not university, like high school ish, there was like a hair department where people were learning how to like do hair, and the girls asked me to be a model for one of the tests.
Yeah.
And
Braiding?
they gave me some silly, like, I think perm
Oh, no.
or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I had that for like a day.
Yeah.
Oh, they
And
told
then
me
they-
to wash it.
Yeah. And then they gave me like free haircuts and stuff if I needed.
Yeah, I had a friend who was like, "Oh, I'm doing this braiding class, but I need someone to be my person to braid on." I'm like, "Okay." Bad idea. Do not ever. If anyone is learning how to braid, do not volunteer to be the person they braid on, because holy shit. Like, they weren't too bad, but the teacher was like, "No, you're doing it wrong. Yank! Yank!" And it's like, I wanted to keep that hair where it was, but ow, thank you. Ow.
My grandmother has sent my mother, all of her sisters, and Uncle Gerald to beauty school to learn how to cut hair and stuff like that. And her idea was, so you don't ever have to pay for somebody else to do it. And also, so you don't have all your sons, whining at you because all you know how to do is put a bowl over their head and cut.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Because I grew up with the bowl cut.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely knew a lot of kids that had that.
So I grew up, the first time I ever got my hair, like, going out to somebody who wasn't a family member to get my hair cut, I was 21 years old. Other than that, it was either my mother or one of my aunts would just be like, give me a turn at her. The only time I didn't like it, the only time, and it has affected me to this day, I was 5 years old. My mother drove us to Minnesota from California for the holiday. Yeah, Christmas Eve, and my mother had permed my hair like crazy. It was cute. Like the Christmas pictures that were taken of me, adorable. For the 20 minutes that everything was all done nicely, because then she put me in a very thick velvet red dress, the color of wine, and it had this starchy lace everywhere.
Oh yeah, that like
she told me,
Sears
"Have
catalog
fun."
portrait, you know. Yeah. Oh, I had
And she had me
those.
go run and play with the cousins. But the thing is that she, nicely permed hair, she's just sprayed it with hairspray like crazy. Within 20 minutes, globs were running down my face into my eyes. To this day, I cannot stand. Like somebody brings out a bottle of hairspray, I'm like, get away from me.
Yeah, I think my parents tried to perm my hair one time and it fell out in like a day. They're like, oh well, not doing that again.
Well, that's the thing is, people, our general age is just like, hey, we all know how to get rid of a perm because, legally blind. Take a shower. Oh, perm turned out bad. Shower time.
I was definitely one of those kids. You had to really force me to have a shower or a bath. I was just like always outside. I didn't want to get clean. I was just gonna go get dirty again.
I kid you not, there was a week when I was about just turned 8. And my mother was struggling to get me to just take a moment and have a shower, sweetie. Because she was just sitting there, and it was, we were actually supposed to leave to go to one of my, cousin's birthdays. And I was adamant. I'm like, no, I gotta run, I gotta play outside. And I convinced her. She was just like, she had enough. Because I've had ADHD ever since, I was pretty much born. The struggle of raising me. And so sometimes, she just would not win the argument. And this is one of those times. And I convinced her to just take the hose from the apartment and just spray me down. She did it. And then she just had me get in the van, soaking wet, the station wagon. And we just showed up, and I just happily ran out. And my aunt just looked at her. She's like, it's the best I could do.
Yeah, we'd just go to the river. Or the ocean, Also, hi, Ben. And yeah, Dravir. Yeah, I just had a bad day, so I'm just torching because it's easy. But I don't know where we're gonna do Fedland, but it'll be somewhere in the north end here. And yeah, I didn't do any of the grid torches. That was our man. But I am using a lighting overlay thing just to make it so easier for myself because I'm an over torcher and I'm like, wow, this is why nobody puts any torches because apparently you don't need that many. I overtorched when the lighting level requirement was 7, and now the lighting level requirement for things to spawn is 1, and I'm like, what do you mean I don't have to put torches every 5 inches?
When I was torching, I put it a lot, way more than you need. But that's just because I like the 5, torch grid.
Yeah.
Sorry, just catching up on all the chat I missed. They're congratulating me on 2,500 daily streams. It's a lot of days.
At least 6.
I'm
not wrong.
I only heard half that, so I'm like, I think yes.
I was saying at least.
Oh yeah. It's it's over 6 years. Yeah. Coming up on 7 years. I need to get more coal. Yeah, 6.8 years right now. I need to try crowd control sometime. I tried setting up once, but I wanted to do it on a modded thing, and they don't really have good tech support on how to set that up on modded. Although I was going to basically fuck my life with what I was planning on doing, so I guess it's a good thing I didn't do it. Because I was going to try doing the one where you have to use items to unlock each chunk. but also the one where you have to like collect every item in the game. And then I was going to do that with crowd control, and I'm like, maybe it's a good that didn't work.
Yeah.
But at the time, Cone says make sure you do it on a day you have lots of energy and make sure Amethyst is sleeping. Okay, I'll take that under advisory.
What does that mean? What are you trying to say, Cone?
I think Cone is specifically saying, thanks, Phedran, for raiding me with Amethyst that one time. Thanks. Thanks with big air quotes. That was funny, though. He was going to go into the deep dark. You saved him from going into the deep dark.
I like to say, I'm helping. I'm helping. Yeah, my friend Cole flat out called out. We were in a call with other people, and I'd done something silly, and I'm like, I'm helping. He's like, I can hear those quotation marks.
Oh, apparently Cone did go back to the deep dark and get that stuff. Oh, good job.
I'll remember that for the future.
I hate deep dark. It's the worst. Have you been to it?
Yes, it's scary.
Mm-hmm.
The first time I actually went there was with Chad. His server, he did a reset on his server when that first came out, and I had found it, and I'm like, oh no. He's like, what? And I'm like, I found the scary place. He's like, oh, let's go explore it. It's Chad. Very enthusiastic Chad. I didn't die. And that's because I am so careful in those situations. Chad just kept dying.
I keep every server, I feel like I keep being like, I'm not going to worry about not dying because, that just stresses me out. And then every server I end up like not dying for a really long time. And then I'm like, oh, well now I have to keep the streak going.
Oh yeah.
I'm level 63, by the way. Right now. I haven't died yet.
It's almost a funny level. Yay!
I'm playing every day since we reset. I haven't died yet.
I've been using up my levels.
Yeah, I haven't been using. I need to make a new bow. Have you seen? Has anyone showed you the Allay farm, Amethyst?
Oh, you have a farm for them?
Well, Fibre.
It's usually something.
You just like give them amethyst shard and play music, right?
It's a different kind of farm.
Mass murder.
Well, no, there's no murder. There's no murder. Well, there is murder, but not of
The
Allay.
way you're saying this.
Phedran,
Yeah.
there is a portal now.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Okay.
is there?
You have to go to Dave's tunnel, and there's a ladder up.
Oh, to where?
To the farm.
Oh.
It's fast on land.
You go up a ladder next to Dave's portal.
Okay. Well, Flymart should show Amethyst the farm. I don't know what Amethyst is doing right now.
I'm chopping trees.
I can also go to spawn.
But all of the netherite
Collecting
out of
a couple
the
stacks
community
of some
chest.
of the tree types.
Oh.
To eventually build. Yeah. Variations. Yeah.
Okay, now Cone doesn't know what it is. I gotta go see it too.
Well, I want to go too.
Yeah.
Where am I going?
I know where
Besides
I'm
insane.
going, but put it at hub level.
I
Yeah.
just realized I could put these in the ender chest for now, so I have some room.
Yeah, I didn't ask Phedran about the hub level because I didn't want people to start being like, oh, everything's going to be at hub level now. But yeah, we do need to start moving everything to hub level.
I found where he dug, but didn't do anything there.
Yeah, no, I mean, I didn't want to put the pressure on it to be, so the whole server started being like...
Hello, Dave. Hi, Dave.
And the sex farm, we had that on, like, the first or second server, not this one. Sorry, sex dungeon, sorry.
Just farmers and sex over here. Don't mind us.
Yeah, we had the sex dungeon with the room with the mirrors on the ceilings and everything, and the room with the whips and chains and stuff.
Oh my god! You want to hear something really sweet? So
Sure.
how I wasn't able to go to the convention
Uh-huh.
that happened. A bunch of my friends who missed me, they were doing a dice exchange, And they decided to include me. They each took one dice from one of their sets and put it in a bag and it's being shipped to me.
Aww.
That's so sweet. I'm so happy.
Nice. Was it like their own dice, or like dice that they bought, or dice like an
dice
exchange?
that they bought at the
Yeah.
convention. Do I need a horse?
Yeah. Just take your horse. It's not that far away.
I'll have to
I
like.
really wish it wasn't the axe that stripped the wood, because I constantly hold my axe, and so many times I accidentally strip wood on someone's build. I'm like, no!
I think if you have a shield on now, it doesn't do it, but yeah, it's definitely a common practice.
You guys are so much faster! Aaron, you gotta go faster, buddy!
Wait for me! I'll come back for this.
You stopped and turned around like you were behind me or something.
Yeah.
Like, oh wait, you're not behind me.
I'll ride a horse. That's not what I want to do.
We need to. Dave needs to build a building around the farm, though.
Poor Dave.
Because, like, if you're not careful, you can, like, a creeper might, like, attack you.
Just touch everything.
Travere, we had a Federation UHC one time where we made like a custom map, so it wasn't just like.
Is this it?
Yeah.
This is it.
So
Alright,
you need
Wait
to
for
read.
Phedran. Wait for Phedran.
Sorry. I'm coming. But yeah, we had a custom UHC one time with like a custom map and like custom builds, and in it there was a custom golden carrot that was like named, and it was a weapon, and I immediately accidentally fed it to a bunny.
Perfect.
So I did do a pause, but like my version of a pause, because it was a bunny, and I really liked the bunnies at the time because they were very exciting. I'm here. Alright.
Alright, let me see. So I have some. Oh, do we have? Yeah, I have enough.
Oh, also, I think the water bottle thing needs to be filled.
Oh no, there's
It's
some.
starting to run low.
It's not required for it to work, but it's better with that in mind.
Where's my horse?
Yeah.
Did he wander already that fast? Where?
There's a couple horses around, so I
Wait,
don't know.
is this it? I don't know. Where?
What color's your horse?
White?
Fine.
He
We
fall in the
can.
hole? No? Where'd he
No,
go?
Not in this hole.
He could have gone that far that fast.
He's not that fast, yeah. Where's that
Where's
horse?
my horse?
I gotta go check out where my horse is. Oh my god, in the nether.
Yeah.
It could be. Did my horse go in the nether? Where's my horse?
Oh god. Stop losing your horses, people.
But there was a hole, and I put it by the
Yep,
hole. Oh, there's
it's
mine.
here.
Mine's here. Mine's here.
It's here. I'm gonna take it
Let's
back.
just look
There are
away for
3
like
horses here.
minutes. There
It's
it-
over
is
here.
that it? Did you
Yep.
find it? Is that it?
Yep.
Yay! How did you... you went in there without me? I haven't been into the nether yet. That's a rude horse.
More horse holes.
Alright, come here.
Yay, more horse
You're getting tied
holes.
up now. Yeah.
But yeah, there's a book to read.
Yeah, don't read the book. I'm gonna
Read?
explain
Yeah, I was
it.
gonna say, Fly's gonna explain it.
He's not gonna read anything.
So,
Read to
so
us.
Cone can
Wait, can we have a
know
story
how it
time?
works.
Yeah.
Story time. Free time.
And you're the main character. Yeah. You see a lace on a campfire up there?
Why are they burning?
They're not burning
They're not
yet.
burning. The campfire is off.
Yeah?
I mean, sorry, spoilers.
Nice story time. But the lace in this update out here the damage the fire would do. So they just take damage all the time. And the new potion creates silverfish from anything that has the potion effect and takes damage. So we are gonna create a lot of silverfish. Okay? Yes? Good. So then you take that sword over there. You take that sword over and press this note block,
I
and
stab you.
then don't stab me, stab the armor stand.
Wait, you didn't press the button, or did
After
you?
you press the note block.
So you
Click
right
the node
click?
block.
Yep. And now they spawn. And now kill them.
The silverfish?
And now, yep.
What?
Hit the armor stand.
I'm so confused.
This is Minecraft now, apparently.
Why are they pooping out silverfish?
There's a
Yeah, why
potion
listen
that
to me?
yeah, there's a potion so when they get like damaged,
Injured. Yeah.
they spawn silverfish.
What we need to do
Wait,
is
did
take
they
amethyst into
basically-
a trial chamber.
Did they just basically turn
Hit the armor
LAs
stand, they
into,
don't count
like,
towards the
mini,
mob
like,
tab.
rangers or something? And the silverfish are their pets?
Yeah.
Yeah, we need
Some
to
of that.
we need to take amethyst and do a ominous trial chamber.
Yeah.
We got one at spawn.
Well, I got half an hour.
How long does this take? I'm afraid the thing is stop pooping them out!
3 minutes.
Oh dear lord!
Someone else can take over if you need someone else to take over.
You can just stop it with another note block.
So if you want them to stop, just click the other node block.
No. Just a lot of information. Yeah, this is vanilla. This is vanilla. Implied slight.
Good job.
Ha 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 ha!
And put the sword back.
Yeah! I just gained 15 levels.
How many is it max? Like 50 something?
54 from 0 to 54.
Yeah, I think it
Oh,
to
dear Lord.
54
24
levels.
lays.
Wow.
Yeah, I took some XP for my tools.
All the little giggles. They're just a bunch of rangers now. That's all
I
I see them as,
assume-
little mini rangers with LA pets. Yep.
I assume
you
it's
had
really
me.
hard to get them to stay there. Right?
Yeah. It's not the... it's bad. I
Yeah.
had to breed some. I wanted to move all 24, but that's... No. I did it wrong.
Heads.
Yeah, I was
Ugh.
Gotta put a
thinking.
glass thing up top,
Ugh.
button that's constantly
It's
like
like a giant mosquito head.
a notebook that's playing, so they stay up there, down there.
Is
then
this?
you
Are
can
these heads
breed
just
them.
from
Yeah.
Mike killing them?
Yeah,
Oh
there's
dear
a...
lord!
That's a data pack we have for the mob heads. Does anyone have a donkey head?
No,
I was gonna show
I don't think
the...
so.
Yeah, I know we had the one because it looked like an anime girl. I
Yeah,
can't
what
remember
about
who was
fish
wearing
heads?
it.
Fish heads are the fun ones, right?
Rex. The
I like the
Of
bat
course,
heads.
Of course. Is it hard to get the heads?
Some of them
No.
are more rare, but there's more.
How do you fish
Basically,
heads?
the things you kill hundreds of, you'll get more heads.
I need a fish head. Come here, fishy. Give me a head. Yeah. Gimme. Remember to breathe.
Trying to think if we could even keep Amethyst alive if Amethyst went in with their current gear.
No.
I can donate diamonds.
I think
I have a bunch of diamonds.
I think I had. Oh, I don't remember where.
I have
Might
so
have-
many.
Mighty Hunter. That's a good one! Yeah!
Do you want to do it now or?
I just don't know. It's,
No, because I
yeah.
gotta leave in half an
Yeah.
hour.
Next time, maybe.
Where
Okay,
is an block?
I can make
there a
a
block
set of armor and like a sword.
I got the head. Where's the note block? What do we? Is that redstone you need, or
I
is it
still
a
have
diamond?
some.
Redstone?
I have one with you. Yeah.
Yeah, where is that going?
To the LA stay.
Oh, the allays, right.
Listen
I was
to
like,
that.
there's not like a thing. I can't hear it.
Aw.
I must have did something in my sound settings because I can't hear that. I know what it sounds like though.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Did you get? Oh, well. You still need more netherrack?
I do.
How much more do you need?
Those can't be from me.
A lot.
Oh, birds
All of them.
Let's see if I have any
attacking
more.
me.
Or did you take all the ones from my house already?
I don't
Ow! They are for
think
me!
so.
I'll see if I've got
I
any.
could have sworn I slept in time.
Oh, if it's the same night, then you're still spawn on you. Do you know how to get home from where you were?
Oops.
Or is there someone there to show you the way?
Pretty sure I go
Southwest, I think?
this way.
I'll show you.
Yeah. Come on.
I'll show you the grid.
Can I go this way? Pretty sure I passed a couple white sheep on the way here. I'm fairly confident I'm going the right way.
That's the right way. Yeah.
Listen, I might have a bad sense of direction in real life, but you know, Minecraft, I don't really get lost. That's not a very useful talent to have.
Well, yeah. Depends how much time you spend in Minecraft.
Yeah. Ha!
Definitely a lot of horsies on the server.
Eventually people will have rockets and wings and they'll forget about the horses, but I won't!
I never use wings.
Still remember the first time I used wings, I used actual fireworks and I wasn't paying attention and I blew up. It's like flying around in a another place. Another hub. And, carefully avoiding the walls and being like, look at how good I'm doing at this! I'm amazing with this new skill! Boom, dead. I was told it's a very pretty death.
You have, Amethyst, you have really nice big eyes.
Hey, mosquito heads. Oh, there we go. Much better. Yeah.
Oh, sleeping. I can sleep.
No, I can sleep.
Nice, nice, nice. Do we have, oh yeah, there's a bat here. There's a salmon, angry bird, chickens. We've got a bunch of random heads.
Yeah, it's a bob.
Head chest at storage house. What's in the head chest at storage house?
Oh, I have to check to see if there are some that I don't have.
Are you going to use heads in your display description areas for your zoo?
Don't know. I don't know. I just have a lot of heads now.
Heads. Slime, drowned silverfish, creamy trader llama, squid, husk, pig, cow, gold rabbit. Not as many as I would have thought.
I rescued some netherrack from your smelter.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know there was some in my smelter. There should be, if you're in my house, there should be like a chest that says nether by the enchanting area.
Oh yeah, I see. Thanks. Could just dig for more netherite and would be very easy.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Had the best security system in the world with this little hidey hut. I'll always know someone's coming.
Still playing, right? Oh, goddamn.
I'm disappointed with
bugs.
what I have created.
Can't hear shit when I'm in the nether and come back.
That wasn't me. I
actually,
shot it into a face.
That's a nice touch.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Almost killed me. My amazing home defense security system didn't do anything.
Yeah. That's a flaw.
This was supposed to just be for to intimidate people. They don't actually watch. Oh, wow, these take a moment to break. I know.
Like how there's a bucket of milk at the drippy nip. Oh, it's the glass pane, that's why.
Oops, they're not playing.
Start it again if you want.
Minecraft. Yeah, that's fine.
Yay! Now for the destruction. What's this?
It's not finished yet,
What?
right, Dave? There's an achievement for climbing to the top of the world and then falling to the bottom of the world, but it's not at max height yet. I don't know how you get out of it again, though.
You don't.
Probably just I don't know. My chair is at the bottom again. Ah!
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, it's doing that thing.
Don't mind me.
Ew.
Oh my goodness, I'm so much closer to having good food. Yeah, I don't know where I was. Okay, should I have like 2 pina coladas tonight, or should I get the Skull Island?
What's the Skull Island?
It's like a giant tropical drink in this giant, like, ceramic glass thing
Mm-hmm.
that has like a little mound in the middle of like a little skull, and they light it on fire, so it's like a little skull volcano.
Which one's yummier, and
Sounds way better.
which one can you not make at home?
I can make home on both of them.
Mm-hmm.
But obviously pina coladas are yummier.
I don't know. I've
But
never
I
had one.
like mojito more than pina
Oh,
colada.
I like mint. I like alcoholic drinks. I don't like minty alcoholic drinks.
I've never had either of those things, or any of those things. I've never had the mojito or the pina colada or the Skull Island, so I don't know which one would be yummier.
Pina colada. Pina colada all the way.
Hey,
There's a reason why
like,
there's a song about them.
yeah, like the mojito, no, pina coladas I've had, they've all been very creamy, and I don't like that.
Do you have sticky keys
I made,
on?
No, sticky keys! No, sticky keys!
By the way, how is this beacon purple?
There's a glass pane.
Ah, okay, pain inside.
Yeah,
I see.
yeah. Sneaky little glass pane. I'm trying to think. I don't even know the last time I had a drink. It's about a decade ago, but I don't remember.
I've never like drank a full drink.
I like getting tipsy, at most like heavy tipsy. I don't like being actually drunk.
Yeah, I definitely used to like being tipsy for sure. But I used to
I've
get like
never been tipsy.
what's the? I think most people just call them all martinis, but they're just fucking mixed drinks.
Yeah.
You know, like just the like really fruity, sweet mixed drinks. Are you ever into like Earls
No.
or Moxie's? Are these Canadian places? I don't know. It's like a
Canadian.
semi-fancy steakhouse kind of place. Where it's like not that expensive, but not cheap either. And you just go there to get a fancy like steak and some hors d'oeuvres and some
Like a
appetizers.
Texas
and
Roadhouse, I assume.
I don't know. I've never been to one of those. But yeah, just like you get some yummy appetizers and some steak and some drinks and go ham. I'm trying to think. I used to make a drink at home with like the blue curacao, if however you pronounce it, and then like raspberry liqueur of some kind, or is it pomegranate? It was some kind of like red sour berry kind of drink, and then just vodka.
I introduced Aurelian to a drink. Where you just take Sprite. You do about like half and half of the kinky. Kinky are these like liqueurs, and they're like shimmery, glittery ones. And so, especially the red one, it turns out like a Shirley Temple, like a shimmery alcoholic Shirley Temple. Another one, for people who don't like the taste of alcohol, you know, is just like an amaretto with Coca-Cola. It turns out exactly like root beer.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and it's dangerous.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was at least one time where I got close to alcohol poisoning.
Ooh.
The problem is like on birthdays and stuff, I would have people buy alcohol for me, and then I would have like hard alcohol plus alcohol with like milk products plus whatever was the cheapest thing on the menu plus whatever was the hardest thing on the menu.
So mix it
Plus some other things in between,
Yeah.
which I know now. I mean, obviously at the time I wasn't really making the decisions, but you know, now I know now that's a bad idea. But yeah, now for me, like any kind of like Irish cream kind of stuff, like that kind of milky stuff, just makes me not feel good. not even drinking it, just smelling it. I'm like, no thanks.
The last time I got like the most intoxicated, you know, that wasn't just like tipsy, was the last time I mixed different alcohols. Like, you know, I had mixed drinks, I had shots, I had wine. I even had a beer that night, and I am not a beer person. But I had gotten to the point where I thought I made myself a Long Island. what had happened is that I made all the shots in the glass for the Long Island, and then I forgot the mixer stuff to make it taste.
Oh,
not
no.
like pure alcohol. I'm just sitting there like drinking this, and the cousin walks out. They're like, let me taste that." They're like,
Oh, no.
"You're cut off."
Hey,
And
Shaitan.
that was like 12 years ago.
And welcome back, Sam. Yeah. No, I literally haven't had alcohol in over a decade. But yeah, when I did, it was mostly vodka with enough like sweet or sour stuff to cover it up.
Yeah.
Just like mixed drink stuff.
Although there is something I'm really good at. I make alcoholic ice creams.
Mm.
You can't taste the alcohol in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I always had to warn people. The last time I made it, I gave a good container to my aunt, and I made sure, I'm like, "Auntie, you can't let this or anybody near your kids." And she's just like, "Oh, I'll just like have some when I'm doing yard work, like come in, have a bite or two." Her kids like came home from the movies, her teens, and she was drunk. Doing yard work on her hands and knees.
That's what I mean, like, because then you kind of have like the like heat exhaustion, you know, and then you add on to it like regular exhaustion and like dehydration or whatever, and then you're like, alcohol.
And then she was just like, because it was so refreshing, it was nice and cold and you know so tasty because I make it really good. That was one of my fruity ones. And she, like, the next day, she sent me a message. She's like, "I can never have this ever again." I'm like, "Auntie, I tried to warn you. Like, I'm known for making my alcoholic ice cream. I'm known for making really good sangria. Like, I got banned from bringing sangria to family parties because it tastes too good, and you can't taste the amount of sheer... Like, people didn't believe me when I told them how much alcohol I put in there because you can't taste it. And there was this one time my aunt had me over after several years of making this for her New Year's party for all her coworkers. Like, all the girls would come over and they would have sangria at Terry's place. And finally she had me over. She's like, "Can you just show me how you make it?" And she's sitting there watching me pour this giant jug of vodka into the mix. And she's like, "We've been drinking that for the last 4 years and I hadn't a clue." I'm like, "Yeah, Auntie, I'm really good at making this." It's dangerous.
I haven't really tried that many different kinds of drinks. I think one of the things when I was in Korea, I tried, what is it, like Sex on the Beach or something? Because in, like, some countries it's a shot, and some countries it's like a, what, you know, like a, in a glass, and
nice,
like there's...
big tropical tasty drink.
Yeah, like there's like different versions of it or something. I don't know. Yeah. I went to one of those bars where they do like tricks and flips and shit. Yes. And that was one of the things where they were like, "Have one of these." And I'm like, "Okay, sure, whatever you say."
It's so when if I go out, if I'm hanging with like Chad and Josh at any kind of function or whatever, Josh makes a point to sit next to me, because he doesn't like the taste of alcohol, but he knows that I will pick the item on the menu that'll be the most tasty thing. And I'm like, "Here, Josh, just get this, just get this, just get this." And I tell people, I'm like, "Hey, listen, I might not enjoy getting drunk, but I can help you get drunk."
Oh yeah, well, I forgot in my list of like things that we would pick drinks on, we'd also pick drinks with the dirtiest name, and that never would help with like, you know, mixed alcohol and everything else. So you have like the Muff Diver, and you're like, well, okay. That's I think that one has like whipped cream and stuff on it. I don't remember.
I still like the cum shot.
Yeah, I don't even remember all the things I've tried. And they're probably different like regionally and stuff too, but...
I still think that the princess shot is one of my favorites, just because it's so tasty. It tastes just like the pink starburst.
That is the best flavor.
It is. Although, growing up, I always enjoyed the lemon starburst. Just because I knew if we're on like a road trip and there's starbursts, if I always had enough of the one I wanted because nobody else wanted the lemon ones. I'd have to fight for it.
Yeah. I don't even know. I feel like I didn't have Starburst when I was a kid because it was one of the more expensive candies. We had like the penny candy kind of stuff, you know, like the fuzzy peaches and stuff you can get like bulk at Costco.
That's what I would get with my mom. But like if I was with Auntie, my godmother, I'd be like, Auntie, I never get to have this. She's like, oh, I'll splurge for you.
Yeah, you get older and you buy yourself Jelly Bellies and stuff, and you're like, oh yeah, the expensive candy.
Oh, one of my favorite things to do when I was a kid, like, oh my goodness, my mother, she saw right through it, but I was just like, my throat hurts, I need cough drops, I need Luden's cough drops specifically.
Oh, yeah. I was all about the Vicks.
So
Vicks cherry, Vicks lemon.
Well, the Ludens was just pure sugar.
Oh, yeah.
It was candy disguised as cough drops.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go,
Get ready.
Yeah.
Think about getting ready?
Yeah.
Mentally prepare for getting ready?
Effort.
Yeah.
Let me get my horse. Come here.
Kitty's looking at me like, what?
Donkey.
I've been playing with a fidget toy, so.
I've been seeing a fidget toy from a bunch of people who went to the Johnny Con. It's basically like all the dice rolls you need built into a fidget.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I want that. Even though I'm not playing any campaign right now, I want that.
I've got one of those, ice, or Nido Nice Cube things. It's like one of those, squishy, it's like a squishy jelly thing, but the hotter it gets, the better it is for squishing.
I used to have this, a stuffed, D20 that was bigger than the size of my head.
Mm.
But then I got a puppy last year. And Daisy's was like, I'm a gamer dog. My master's a gamer. This is obviously meant for me. And within 2 hours, I no longer had a D20 stuffed toy. I had stuffing all over.
Yeah, thankfully the kitty doesn't go for the fidget toys on my desk. I've got, magnets and infinity cubes and, little springy things and stuff.
I have very few, stuffed animals. Like, the ones that you could turn inside out for, different expressions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Guys. And they are so high up, because according to Daisy, anything that's soft belongs to her.
Yeah.
And
especially
my cat...
if she can see it and grab it, then it's hers, obviously.
Stare at it as it's on top of, a bookshelf. She'll just stare at it. I'm like, no! Lately, Omen has flat out stolen one of my dresses, and he has dragged it into his little kitty cupboard thing, and using it as bedding, and I'm just like, okay, I guess that doesn't belong to me anymore. They just steal my stuff. At least it's not as bad as when Daisy was still, she did this up until 5 months. She stole socks all the time. She would build, little nests with my socks. But she would also steal bras. It's brand new bras. Like the $60 bras that you buy once in a blue moon because, it's $60. Who wants to spend $60 on a bra? You don't want to. But, the nicer ones, they cost more money. And she would steal them and she would tear into them. I kid you not. I would get home, take the bra off, put it on the back of the computer chair or the back of the chair I was sitting on, and then I would just feel it be ripped from the back of the chair, and I would just have to chase my puppy around the house, just give me my damn bra. I'm so glad she doesn't do that anymore.
I was gonna say, you're gonna have to go check if you have a bra for this dinner date.
Just start chasing her with the maracas again. I'm gonna stop getting distracted.
Yeah, I was trying not to start another conversation.
I'm hungry. I need foods.
You did good.
Yeah.
You didn't snack. So now you're gonna have tons of space in your belly for yummies.
Will I make it all the way? It's a good hour and some change to get there. Then we're gonna have to sit and wait for the food to be brought to us.
You got that Skull Island to look forward to.
Food. Help! I feel weak and pathetic.
You can send me pictures of the food.
I will take many pictures of the food.
Then I'll be jealous.
And that makes it taste even better.
Mm-hmm.
Because other people are jealous.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
Have fun.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, people.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
People are still here. You haven't died.
Mm-hmm.
That was the most like I'm actually dead sounding of all time. Oh no.
Yes. I'm very tired.
Oh yeah, you sound tired.
And I have work tomorrow, so...
Oh yeah. Hi chat, by the way. I haven't got to chat with you as much. How's it going? I hope you enjoyed the view of the torch grid earlier. I was trying to give you. Kitty's like, huh? I don't know. He's like cuddling his back legs. And every noise he hears, he's like, what's that? Metis found a new word for automod. The word was degenerates.
Okay. Yeah, or in character, yeah.
Yeah, well, you know. No, it was it, but we permitted it, so now it's okay, at least for a while. Preventing his leg from escaping, yeah. Thinking about the food you're going to eat during this week. What are you going to eat during the week? Oh my goodness. I have torch brain. Oh, it's alright, I only have 3
I
minutes.
want that sangria recipe.
Oh. Next time we'll have to ask. I don't even know what sangria is.
I don't like the taste of alcohol at all.
Yeah.
You can taste it in anything.
Yeah. Also, I mean, like,
but I like fruit, so
yeah.
that's perfect. Not dangerous.
That's the thing, like yeah. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. The honey. Yeah, the drinks I used to drink, that was the thing, is it was basically just masking the taste of alcohol with sour fruit flavors and then just getting tipsy.
I had alcohol for the first time last year.
Yeah,
the only thing I ever bought to drink was like passion fruit liquor.
Yeah.
Mixed it with some freshly pressed orange juice, and there we go.
Yeah, no, I haven't had any alcohol in over a decade. Can't remember when I stopped, but it was a while ago now.
That's good.
Yeah, I was definitely not.
Congrats on not drinking literal poison.
Yeah, it wasn't for health. Well, it was for health, but it was more for mental health. It was more like, I'm drinking in a bad way. Like, I wasn't getting, like, blackout drunk or anything, but, like, you know, the way I was drinking was not a good way to be drinking. I was using it like a crutch kind of thing. So it's like, I should stop that. It didn't help that around that same time I was also like, just before then, I think, I was like drinking before I went to work and stuff and like starving myself to try and lose weight. So it was a bad time all around. Tomorrow's lunch at work. Wait, what? I go to a cool Italian restaurant on Thursday and probably somewhere fancy on Wednesday.
Wow.
Also, tomorrow's lunch at work should be pretty good. Wow. I make lunch every day and it's not always great. I also do all the dishes every day. So, you know. I'll be doing the grocery order tomorrow. I'll probably be trying to cut as much of it out as possible. I should probably do some kind of... I should not talk. I've gone into depressing territory in my brain.
Mm.
Where's my cat? Where's my cat? I need
That's-
some meowing in here right now.
It's been a long day.
It has.
It's been one of those days. But don't be surprised if I put some kind of like donation goal or something on stream sometime soon. That kind of long day. Thanks, Trevor, for the hug emoji. I am back at my base. You said you got all of the...
Hey,
It's another thing I can do to distract. Oh, there's a stack in a bit, but this is, I don't know, not that much, not worth coming over here for. Maybe I'll go dig up some netherrack tomorrow. I do have, if you look at the thing at least, I've got almost all of the north end of spawn lit up. Just need this little bit here, basically, and this little bit, maybe this bit here. But basically, because it was lit here, but I did all of this and all of this and all of this. This was lit already, but all this. So yeah, definitely not as purty as our man's work over here. It's just so funny, like the difference between like this and then like this.
Yeah, I will eventually go at it again.
No, I'm definitely not pressuring you. It's cool that you
No,
have like a
that's
build thing you're working on. So I think for me it's the novelty of the grid, because I do not have the patience for that. I barely had the patience to put my copper in a grid to make it green. Oh god, I have to outro before the ad. Oh no, wait, maybe we have more snoozes still. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out with me and keeping Amethyst company. Hi Kitty, what's up? Kitty saying, are you doing your outro? Is it time for food? I'm hungies. Fluffy tummy? Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you tomorrow, maybe. Oh, we should probably discuss whatever we're going to do on the weekend. Still a couple things we could do.
No idea.
I think the biggest things we have left is the mansion, the dragon, and a tour. Or like Abba caving,
Mm-hmm.
or I don't know what else. But or like doing like a Phedran thing or like a building thing or something, but I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Yeah.
Alright. Thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the stream and the kitty cat. Javier, when did you send that? And when did I miss that? Thank you, Javier, for the tip. It's very much appreciated. I don't know when that happened. Was that on a break, or did I just like completely miss it? Ah, Ninja Don, okay. At least it was like a sneaky one, intentionally. I'm not like an asshole. Okay. Stream 2,500, yay! Now who are we gonna raid? Kitty is very ready. Very ready for bed. My throat's killing me. I talked too much. Sure. Thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed the stream. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much, Trevere. It is definitely appreciated. And good night.